I used to slap and punch other girls. One time during recess, my classmates and I were chatting around the table in our classroom at the E by Seventh-day Adventist School in the Marshall Islands. I was hungry, but I didn't want to run across the street to the store to buy a snack. "Go buy me a piece of cake and some soup," I told the girl beside me, handing her some money. The girl didn't want to go. "I'm tired," she said. "Ah, you're so boring," I exclaimed. Then I laughed and punched the girl hard in the shoulder. The girl was smiling and laughing until I struck her, but then she grew quiet. I guess she didn't like being hit. But I couldn't stop myself. Every time a classmate didn't do what I asked, I would punch or slap her. I always laughed and thought I was acting playfully, but for some reason, the other girls didn't think it was very funny. Then we had a week of prayer at the school. The pastor read from the Bible about how we can draw closer to Jesus. He spoke about how Jesus will return soon and take us to live with him forever. I wanted to live with Jesus, and I decided to be baptized. When I told the pastor, he was so happy and said I needed to ask my parents for permission. Then I became scared because nobody in my family belonged to the Adventist church. I was so scared that my parents would be angry that I didn't ask them, and I didn't get baptized. A year passed. I kept jokingly hitting the girls in my class, and they became very unhappy. My teacher also wasn't pleased and told me to stop. Then we had another week of prayer. The more I learned about Jesus, the happier I became. I wanted to be closer to Jesus and happy all the time. I realized that my love for Jesus was bigger than the fear of my parents' reaction to baptism. When I told my parents, they didn't say anything negative at all. They said I was old enough to make my own decision. A few days after my baptism, I was lying on my bed, thinking about my life. I remembered all the times that I had hit other girls, and I felt horrible. I decided to change my attitude and be nicer. If the other girls asked me to buy something at the store, I would try my hardest to help them. With Jesus' help, I have not punched or slapped anyone again. When I just think about hitting someone, I feel awful. Jesus has changed my heart, and I am grateful to him. Flora is now 17 and studying in the 12th grade at E by Seventh-day Adventist School. Students at this mission-focused school grow close to each other and to God. Teachers help the children develop personal relationships with Jesus. Please pray for the students and staff at the E by Seventh-day Adventist School.